Hi there, friends. I hope you're doing well. This is Leia from Star Power Tarot back with another reading for you. So today's topic is, why do they love you? So what does this person like about you? Why do they admire you? What do they find attractive about you? So before we get started, take a moment to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, comment what resonates. I love reading your comments. And what's the other thing? Yeah, if you want to book a personal reading, my Etsy shop link is in the video description below, and you can book with me there. So, kind of pick a card, kind of pick a cute little animal. But for pile number one, we have this cute little bow, or if you're Filipino, siopao, right? With the card success. Pile number two is this kawaii frog. I think it's Sanrio frog, with the card growth. And pile number three is this crocheted amigurumi trans octopus that my friend Ren actually crocheted for me. So we have this little guy as pile, guy, girl, they, them, as pile number three with the card adversity. So you know how it works. Take a moment to take a deep breath, meditate, choose whichever pile or piles resonate with you. And the video timestamps are in the description below, and I will see you at your reading. Hi there, pile number one. So if you chose the cute bow with the card success, this is going to be your reading. So before we get started, give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, comment what resonates. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, my Etsy shop link is in the video description below. But yeah, on the left side, we are going to get your energies and thoughts and feelings about this relationship. And then on the right side, we'll get your person's thoughts and feelings about the relationship, the connection. As always, sometimes the energies might be flipped. So just really choose what resonates for you the most, and ignore what doesn't resonate, because tarot is about activating your own intuition, your own intuitive capabilities. And if you feel like both sides describe you, then probably the energy is being mirrored and you're sharing some thoughts and feelings. But yeah, so let's go ahead and pull from the Animal Oracle. So Spirit, Goddess, God, Universe, Divine, Earth, Fire, Water, Spirit. What is pile number one's energy toward their person? Okay, that was a lot. We are going to take this guy. Ooh, the gazelle. Giselle? How do you pronounce that? On the right side, what is pile number one's person's energy? So, when we get these cards, you'll know if this is your person. If you feel like you, like it's not resonating, then you probably need to watch a different pile, because it won't always resonate all the time. Here we have Earthworm. Wow, this is a very positive, very beautiful energy. From the And Friendship deck, or Relationship deck, let's get a card. So, oh my god, I can't even shuffle this. Well, this guy is like falling out, so we're just gonna do your best impression of who I was when we started our relationship. Okay, so for a lot of you, this person thinks you're really funny. That's just a message that I'm getting. This person thinks that you're very funny. They think that you're very sweet. There's a humor in the dynamic for sure. And let's go ahead and get some more cards from Shadowscapes. So, Spirit, why does... Ooh, oh my god. All these cards fell out, but we have the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get person number one. The other person's energy, I meant. The Ten of Swords reverse and the Eight of Wands. Okay. Interesting. So why does this person love you? And finally, let's go ahead and get some cards from the Little Prince Tarot. Okay. We have the Three of Wands, on this side. And for pile number one's person, we have, okay, the King of Cups reverse and the Knight of Cups reverse. And then let's get one more card, Spirit. Okay. The Star reverse. Okay. So a message that I heard was a lot of you have helped this person in some way. And I just got that intuitively. A lot of you have helped this person in some way. Right away, immediately, I can see that. So pile number one, you are coming from a really abundant energy. And I see that with the Empress card, the Ten of Pentacles, and just the brightness of the Gazelle or Giselle combined with the Three of Wands. I'm going to get to what this Star reversed means in a little bit. And your person, as the Earthworm, is coming in with an energy that is, I don't want to say like unstable, but a little bit more not centered. With that Ten of Swords reverse, I think your person has recently gone through maybe a type of harrowing experience or some hurt or some trauma in the past, or maybe they told you about a breakup that they had, which impacted them probably more than they let on, if that applies to you. But the Earthworm energy is so funny because it is an energy of, earthworms are blind, they hide, they burrow underground. When they hear vibrations, what is it? I think they come up when there's vibrations, because that means like there's feces on top of the soil that they can go eat. Not to say that your person eats shit, unless they do, and you don't like them, metaphorically. But with that King of Cups reverse and the Knight of Cups reverse, your person is coming through from a place of pain. I don't know how else to say it, or discomfort in some sense. They could be uncomfortable in terms of their ambitions, in terms of life, in terms of their goals. There's a bit more of a heavier, insecure energy to your person. But with you, around you, they feel like with this Success card as the shared energy, they feel like you are a blessing to them, at the very least, or they're grateful for your presence or your energy at the very least. And with this card from the And deck, Do Your Best Impression of Who I Was When We Started Our Relationship, I really feel like you two have a recent history together. Take what applies, but I'm not really getting that you two have known each other for like a super, super, super long time. I think for some of you that's the case. But something about this energy is telling me that you're more of a recent addition to your person's life, pile number one. But whatever the case, they really admire you, because we have the Empress here on your side and the Ten of Pentacles on your side. They admire the work you've done, where you are in your career, or just the head on your shoulders. They really admire, so to speak. Some of you might have moved to where your person lives. I see that with the Three of Wands. But your person also sees you as a complex figure. Because the Star reversed on your side, pile number one, I get the sense that not everything you want in life you've achieved, or there's some tension or maybe some work struggle that you've opened up to your person about. And whatever it is that you opened up about that you've struggled with, it could be mental health, it could be family issues, past relationship issues. Your person really admires you for sharing that, and they really admire your openness about it. It's cute, this energy. Your person comes off as a little bit shy, on the shyer end of the spectrum. Whereas I get the feeling that when you met, pile number one, you were a lot more in the energy of just doing your thing. Like, just do it. Just working on your coin, on your bag. And for some of you, your person, the earthworm spirit, they are pleasantly surprised at the chances that you met. So, in other words, they are very grateful that you met so serendipitously. Serendipitously, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Uh, because you couldn't have met in another universe, in another situation. But you did meet in this lifetime. And for some of you, you met again, is what I'm hearing, in this lifetime. So you know each other across other lifetimes. But there's a sacred admiration here, that kind of ties your souls together, pile number one. Um, and you're teaching this person to be better, to be a better person. Some of you are teaching this person to be more creative. I don't know why I'm getting that some of you met in a class, and for some of you, you were in a teacher position, um, which low-key kind of hot, right? We've all had crushes on hot teachers, right? But not to say that anything unprofessional happened. I don't think that is the case, and hopefully nothing of that sort happened. But this person just admires your beauty. Like they really think about you as exemplary in terms of, wow, this is how someone should be living their life. This is how someone should be acting. This is how and take what you will, but even physically, I just get the feeling that your person just admires how you look. They just think you're beautiful and that your personality has so much color in it. And because of you, this earthworm really wants to do better. They want, and for a lot of you, this earthworm person really wants to just impress you. And for some of you, you might have noticed that maybe this person has a bit of an ego with them. Maybe they've shown off, or maybe I don't know. It's funny because I just went on this hookup, to be honest, with someone who is, I'm not going to reference his profession, but every time I would make a comment about him, he would just say, "Oh yeah, because I'm a blank," like his job. I'm a blank. That's why I'm like that. That's why I said that. And then it got to a point where I was like, okay, dude, I get it. Like, you're in that field. Like, and you might notice something similar from your person. Like they might talk a big game about their job or about their craft or about their, I'm hearing some of them have theater experience or are actors in some way. And by that, you're amused. You're bemused. Because for a lot of you, you can see through this person. Like, you can see that, okay, they're trying to impress me. They're trying to, like, talk a big game. They, but you really see this person's inner child. That's the message that I'm getting from spirit. I'm just laughing because this is so wholesome, and I love this video topic. I'm so glad I'm doing it because it's really making my night so far, to be honest. All the positive, radiant kind of energy. And I get a really good feeling about this spread. And for you, pile number one, the prospects, so this will apply to some of you. Only take it if it really applies, because I don't want to mislead anybody, but for some of you, and I say some of you, you're dating, or there's a huge potential that you will date in the future this person, or at the very least that you'll become closer friends or closer in some regard. I hear bestie. I don't know why I hear bestie. Some of you, this is your best friend, or this is someone who has the potential to be a really close friend. But I'll go back to the King of Cups reversed and the Knight of Cups reverse on your person's spread, and the Ten of Swords reverse with the Eight of Wands. You, pile number one, are really part of a major transformation happening to your person. With that Eight of Wands and the Earthworm, in this kind of circular shape, and I hear circle of life, this person is really exiting, for a lot of you, this person is exiting a kind of dangerous, kind of sad, kind of harrowing, as I said earlier, part of their life. And you're one of the signs that things are getting better. I don't know why I'm also feeling that some of you, so going on the teacher note that I talked about earlier, some of you met at like an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting or at a Narcotics Anonymous support group or a support group of some sense, some sort. And you're just like a ray of sunshine to this person. Like you're such a breath of fresh air that this person almost can't really believe that you exist. Um, and they're kind of goofy, this earthworm spirit, and they're kind of, I hear dorkish. Maybe you called this person a dork or a nerd or a geek, but they're not as suave as you are, pile number one. And pile number one, for you, I'm getting you're really ruled by this Venus energy. So maybe a lot of you are Taurus or Libra, have Taurus or Libra placements. But I see that in just the sheer beauty of the cards on your side, like the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, the Giselle. Um, and I'm getting that for a lot of you, I hear home base. Like this person has the potential to really be like a good home base for you, someone you can touch base with, someone who can support you through thick and thin, somebody who understands the importance of your dreams. Um, pile number one. So I don't know. This is such a powerful reading. Maybe it's because I rearranged these crystals, but we're gonna go ahead now and put these cards away. And we are going to get more specific in terms of how does your person feel about you, pile number one. So let's put the Giselle here. Let's put the earthworm there. Put these away. And let me just ask Spirit. So Spirit, from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, why does pile number one's person love them? Or what do they like about them? What do they admire? Especially things that they won't say out loud. Should we keep this guy at the bow? He's so cute, right? Let's keep him, her, they, them in the middle. So from the Rider-Waite-Smith, so we'll get why do you like your person and why do they like you? So let's make it kind of even. Okay, here we are. 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. How interesting. Some of you, like the potential for you to really like this person romantically, the potential exists. But for a lot of you, I'm hearing you've like friend zoned this person and they're aware of it. If that doesn't apply to you, then don't take it. But Temperance reverse. So why, and what is this card that came upright? The 5 of Cups reverse. So Spirit, why does pile number one's person love them? And then here we have the 5 of Swords reverse, the 4 of Cups. We're going to keep this, the Page of Pentacles reverse. And let me get just one more card for pile number one, and the Queen of Pentacles. So, it's so interesting. So pile number one, I just get the feeling that you are in a better position in life than your person. Or you're at least ahead spiritually, emotionally speaking. You're a little bit more developed. Not to be ableist with the word developed, but let's get a shared energy from the Journey of Love Oracle. So Spirit, what is the shared energy? Oh, my perfect pile just got ruined. Let's rearrange her. Give me one card, Spirit. Okay, here we are. The Void. And let me just rearrange these back. It gotta be perfect, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna get subscribers unless shit looks nice. So, pile number one with the Void in the center. What was I saying? You are in an energy where I'm hearing you're picking up the heartstrings. I don't know what that means, but for a lot of you, you're a little bit more ahead. So back to that support group, message, some of you have been in that support group for a while and your person is new, or they're just re-entering. That only applies to some of you. But you admire this person, for a lot of you, because of their depth. They have a lot of pain, heartbreak, sorrow. There's a complexity to them, and it's almost this Beauty and the Beast energy, where your person is kind of like the beast, and not in a codependent way, but you're aware that they have a type of contour to their lives, that like things haven't always been easy for them, and because of that, it's like you want to give to them with that 10 of Cups or the 3 of Cups. And I get the feeling that for you, pile number 1, you would be really happy in a strong friendship with this person. Like, you're not really advocating too hard for the two of you to get together, romantically speaking. And for a lot of you, this is a best friend, as I said earlier. But you kind of see, for a lot of you, that this person, if they were fixed a little bit, maybe, they would be able to provide this 10 of Cups energy, like this kind of strong love for you, pile number 1. Your person, you've really made your person realize what they have to do to improve with that Temperance reverse, the 5 of Cups reverse. And for a lot of you, I'm hearing that you've really convinced your person to give up the fight. Like, you're showing your person that they don't have to live life so aggressively, or they don't have to be so tense or be so on guard. And for this earthworm person, you're one of the few people who are really helping them shed their barriers or melt their walls. And if you know that Ariana Grande song, POV, like, how does it go? It goes like, all my baggage fade in, but her baggage is fading. And it's that song, I think you should listen to it because it really embodies this energy of your earthworm spirit being amazed that like they could be admired or loved or appreciated by someone as beautiful, as essential as you. Pile number 1. Your person, I don't know why, I just feel like they're embarrassed by something. And you, if this applies, you know what it is that they're embarrassed by. But they really feel like they have to do right by you. Like, they can't mess this up. They don't want to mess this up. They don't want to drive you away. They're scared they might drive you away, for a lot of you. And I think for a lot of you, they might not even admit this out loud. But let's get outcomes for pile number 1. Let's get potential outcomes. So Spirit, what is happening on pile number 1's side? And what is happening on pile number 2's side? So, what is the advice? What is the outcome? Step out of your comfort zone, and you and your loved ones are safe, okay? And then for pile number 1's person, oh, you know what? We didn't talk about this, the void, but we'll talk about the void, like right now. I'm hearing primordial. So for a lot of you, this connection really touches you at your very core. Yeah, the end of a tough cycle approaches and nothing will come of this situation. So a lot of you, for some of you, there's an element of like ghosting. Either this person ghosted you or you ghosted them. But whatever the case, your person is a little bit more jaded. And I see them not really exiting that energy of being so jaded or being a little bit skeptical. But I do see that whatever difficulty they're having in life, it's going to get better for them with the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. And a lot of this has to do with your person is really learning how to work harder and work smarter. On your side, for outcome, step out of your comfort zone and you and your loved ones are safe. this person, spiritually speaking, is like another person for you to love. Like they're another person for you to take care of, to provide for in a healthy way, of course. But whatever it is that unites the two of you together, there's something so ancient about it. And I don't say that lightly, but with the void, you know, you see this figure, you know, this woman kind of spiraling in with spirit, with, you know, source. And I think this connection is really meant to have both of you connect more potently to source, to spirit, to the universe. It really has helped improve the both of you. So in terms of outcome, what I see is this connection strengthening your character. But it might not be a case that you two will end up together, because for a lot of you, there's a little bit of a gap that I feel, that I sense in this pile. But there is a deep love and a deep, deep, deep respect for the both of you. And as I said that, I saw 2424 on the video timestamp, which boils down to 66, right? And 6 is the number of, you know, partnership building and love and softness and generosity. I don't know why I heard donation, but maybe this person is looking for donations, or they have a GoFundMe of some sort, or you had a GoFundMe in the past, or you donate to GoFundMes a lot, mutual aid, stuff like that. But I feel like if you two end up together, pile number 1, this connection just has such a tenderness that's never going to leave. Like it has a softness that will always ground it. And I think that's so beautiful. But that's everything that I have for you. So if you want more specific details on your person and your connection, book a personal reading with me. My Etsy shop link is in the video description below. As always, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment what resonates. I love hearing your comments. And that's it. But thank you, pile number 1, for watching, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi there, pile number 2. So if you chose the kawaii frog, which lights up, by the way, this is your reading. And fun fact, I have used this frog in sessions to demonstrate an open heart chakra. I've been like, yeah, when your heart chakra is closed, it's like this frog that's kind of dim. But when your heart chakra is healthy, it's sturdy, right? It's hard and sturdy, and it's glowing, and it's inviting, and it can survive through its own resiliency. So we're gonna turn him off and put him right there in the center. I wish I could just like balance him like this, but like I don't think that's possible because it's just so cute, right? We have the card growth as well. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So on the left side, we're going to get your thoughts and feelings about this connection. On the right side, we're going to get your person's thoughts and feelings about this connection. Before we get started, give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, comment what resonates. And if you want to book a personal reading, my Etsy link is in the video description below, and you can book with me there. The cheapest reading is $15, just so you know. So I'm pretty affordable at this point in time, at the time of filming this video. So let's get started. You know, immediately I got this energy that kids are involved somehow, or someone works with kids, or someone's a teacher. But for some of you, or for a lot of you, you've known this person since you were kids. Okay, Spirit gives me one. I think it's gonna be the hummingbird, but let's check which card. Okay, yeah, it was the hummingbird. So on your side, you are represented by the hummingbird animal oracle, and on your person's side, Spirit, what is pile number 2's person represented by? Okay, what is pile number 2's person represented by, Spirit? Okay, so it's either the lizard or the bee. Let me get just one card. Okay. Actually, I don't know, because I was holding the bee and it resonates with me. But well, we're going to keep both of them, okay? So your person is represented by the lizard and the bee. And just to make things even, we'll do one more animal oracle on your side. So Spirit, how is pile number 2? I almost said pile number 1. How is pile number 2 represented in the Animal Oracle? The crocodile. Ooh, intense, right? It's so funny because I saw the panther in the deck and I felt that the intensity of the panther really resonated, but it didn't fall out. But let's go ahead and get some cards from the Shadowscapes Tarot. Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Puman Law. It's the most beautiful deck. Like, it's my favorite deck, tied with the Little Prince. But Spirit, let's go ahead and get the energies. So, how does pile number 2 feel about their person? Interesting. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords reverse, and let me move this up. Okay, Spirit, how is pile number 2's person feeling about them? Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles reverse. This is so interesting because it really feels like a reversal of pile number 1's energies, but what does pile number 2's person love about them? The Magician. Okay, this is so interesting. And let's get from the Little Prince Tarot. So Spirit, what does pile number 2, does their person feel? How do they feel about their person? Okay, the Page of Pentacles reverse. And finally, just one card. How does their person feel about them? The Knight of Swords. Okay, where do we begin? Already I can sense that this is far more intense than pile number 1's energy. But if you were drawn to both, I recommend you do watch both because it could illuminate more of your shared history together. But I'm feeling that, okay, what am I feeling? The Hummingbird, the Crocodile, the 10 of Swords reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. And on your person's side, we have the Lizard, the Bee, the 10 of Pentacles reverse, and the Magician as to how they feel in this relationship. A lot of you are powerhouses. That's what I feel, and that's what I hear. You and your person are powerhouses in terms of career or like work, or just your ability to manifest, your ability to create, and where you are in life. There is a energy of the both of you being really cemented in where you are, very much on your side and on your person's side in a different way. So I'm not really getting a young energy from this pile. I mean, you could be young, but the energy here of the relationship is very mature. And if you're not at a mature age, then what it's teaching you is something about maturity. I'm going to get started on your person's side and how they feel about you. Already I can see that your person is represented by the Lizard and the Bee. So there's a fiery, creative, artistic side to your person. I don't know if they've been able to explore this in life because the King of Swords here looks so solemn. But your person admires you, pile number 2, because of your ability to create. And for a lot of you, they admire you for your ability to create against all odds, is what I'm hearing. Against all odds, in the face of tribulation, you've been able to make a lot out of your life. And your person knows that. But there's a seriousness here. Like, they feel that they might not have a lot to offer you. For a lot of you, your person has a pet, a cat, or a fox-like creature. It could be a dog of some sort. But with that bee and the hummingbird, you and your person really share a shared innocence. And I see that in the growth card here as well. And I think that's why we got the message that you and your person are connected through childhood. You could have similar childhood experiences, similar childhood traumas. And it's so funny because I just heard my neighbor go, "Aw," like right as I said that. But pile number 2, you're represented by the hummingbird and the crocodile. So there's a sense of a kind of paranoia, I think, about your personality. And with that Page of Pentacles reversed, I really sense that maybe you don't trust people as easily, or it takes a while for you to warm up to people. But what I'm getting is, and ignore the sounds if my stomach or bowels are grumbling right now, because my bowels are totally grumbling. But you admire your person because I hear of their tenacity, and because with that Ten of Swords reversed and the Knight clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, they just go at it. Like, your person has a way of conquering or dominating that is potent. So there's a duality here, because the both of you share that innocence. Like, there's a kindness and a softness really deep in both of your cores, but you also share a hardening of the way life has treated you, or the way you've developed past your trauma, the way you've grown up and matured. This is a really serious energy compared to pile number 1. Pile number 1 was a lot more like sweet and nurturing. This is the energy of two people who really respect each other. Like, you both grew up in the same hood, doing the same things, facing the same types of challenges, and despite that, you've both made it out. That's what I hear. This pile in specific, I think, needs to watch another pile as well, because I'm getting that this reading is just very specific. Like, it's only applying to some of you, and if so far it hasn't applied to you, choose a different pile, because I think something else will resonate with you in another pile. But and for some of you, you met when you were younger for a brief moment, and now you're meeting each other again at a later moment in time. How interesting. Okay, pile number 2, I'm back. I don't know if you noticed, but I took a little break just to center myself. But I'm back, and this energy, not gonna lie, it's difficult to read, but what I did get during my break was some downloads. And what I kept hearing was that song, that Kelly Clarkson song, like, "A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime." Like, when she won the first season of American Idol. Hopefully I'm not wrong about that. I know my culture, I know my references. But a lot of you, I also heard star-crossed lovers, because a lot of you want to be together, but something is separating you, and it could be distance, it could be career. For a lot of you, it is career. But what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing from spirit is almost like you two reaching out to each other, like your hands touching, or your fingertips touching, like that one famous Franciscan painting, Michelangelo, I think. But you're just out of each other's reach. But whatever it is in this connection, it has taught the both of you to grow in kind of exponential ways, in ways that have made you more serious as people, in ways that have made you more committed. And what I'm hearing is that for a lot of you, if you want to be with this person, you're going to have to commit to something serious, something that's not as carefree or as casual as maybe some of your past relationships. But this is hard to read, so we're gonna clear the space and we are going to get some other cards demonstrating the energy of this connection. Where did my shadowscapes go? I don't see where my deck went. Oh, here it is. But let's keep growth, and let's keep the animal oracles. We're going to put them off to the side. Okay, here and here. And let's just ask. Let's get from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. So Spirit, why does pile number 2 person like them? And why does pile number 2 like their person? So I'm hearing, let's start from this perspective. So we're going to start from your person's perspective. Okay, here we have the King of Wands. So why do they like pile number 2? Judgment and the Knight of Wands reverse. There's a lot of fire energy. For a lot of you, I'm hearing that it's like you've given this person a second shot at life or a second chance. I don't know why I also thought about a shot of love with Tila Tequila. By the way, not the best person. She's Viet and also a Trump supporter. Death and the Lovers. Oh, wow. Okay. A very specific message for some of you. Okay, I don't know. Because I never want to say anything too foreboding, but... Okay, this is what I'm getting. For a lot of you, you are each other's second chance, second shot at life. And some of you, I don't know if this is accurate. This won't be accurate for a lot of you, but some of you are widowed. And I see that literally represented by the Death card and the Lovers, clarifying, connecting each other. So, or some of you lost someone or recently, or lost a type of relationship. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups, with him crying in reverse. There's, on your side, there's a sense of loss and grief and guardedness. And I don't know why I'm getting kind of emotional, but with that Two of Swords on your person's side. But Spirit is saying it's safe to trust this person if you have been encountering some sort of trauma. It's safe to trust your person. And on your person's side, they are also having trouble trusting in this connection. There's kind of an indecision on this person's side. There's an indecision in terms of whether or not they want to come toward you. But with these 3 cards, the Knight of Wands reversed, the Judgment, the King of Wands, I'm seeing that your person takes you seriously because I hear sacrilege, but I also hear penance. So very religious terms, but I feel that you're this kind of judgment-free zone that your person can live in or live with, or if they know that if they are with you, that you won't hate them for their past. And I think your person is judged a lot for their past or who they are. And there's a specific message for some of you, and it might be mirrored, but your person might be like gender expansive, gender nonconforming. They might have had a hard time with family because of that. Your energy is a lot more vivid, pile number 2. But I think you like your person because you can sense that they give you a sense of abundance. Like if you're next to them, it amplifies your manifestation energy. It allows you to transform. And they fill a hole in your heart for a lot of you that you didn't know could be filled by another person, or at least another person again, for those of you who have lost somebody. That whole losing somebody thing, it could even just be that you were in a relationship for a long time and it ended. But this person, there's a lot of distress that I'm just picking up on. And it's because both of you are so, I hear war torn, but there's a lot of scars on both of your, which is so funny because we have like the cutest little frog here, like sharing your energy. But I don't know, I just want to light this up for you all. Like, here, there's some hope. Look at this lit frog. Like, he's so cute. Things aren't always sad. Look at this frog. But maybe this is a frog you can buy your person as a gift. But yeah, there's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of, and I would be interested to see the outcome of this situation. But pile number 2, it's just it's heavy, like to say the least. And if it's not heavy, I don't know if this is your pile or only some of these messages might appeal to you. And for some of you, one or both of you work in trauma-informed care or with kids, or you work dealing with people's trauma or dealing with a lot of trauma recently, maybe because of the panini. the pandemic, I meant. But yeah, we're going to clear this. And we are going to just get outcome and advice. But there's a lot of admiration here. And pile number 1 had a similar energy of like admiration. But for this pile, there's just a lot more intensity about where that admiration is coming from. Let's get a shared energy from the Journey of Love Oracle. Oops, something fell. But let's get a shared energy, Spirit. So Spirit, what is the shared energy here for pile number 2 and their person? Why do they both love each other? Here we are. Self-initiation, yeah. So we have self-initiation clarifying growth. And let's go get from, I want to get from the Zilich Tarot. So Spirit, pile number 2's person. Why? Okay, here we have, let's just get one. Justice reverse. And then let's get just one. Okay, Spirit wanted to give us like 3. We have the Knight of Wands again, and the World, and the Princess of Cups reverse. Okay, let's make her even on both sides. Let's get 2 more. Okay, here we are. Lust, which is strength, and the 5 of Swords, which is defeat. So what is the outcome? What is the advice? Some of you need to give this connection space. That's something I intuitively feel. Or this connection at least deserves... Okay, I just got a very instant download from Spirit that for some of you, your person is actually passed away. And I think that's why it's such a serious energy. And if that's the case, then they're watching over you. And you can be rest assured that they are protected and you are protected still, and you're still together. Wow, that was just an instant download that I got. The answers you need are coming from... So you might be seeing signs from the universe uniting the both of you. I'm definitely going to have to like cleanse and sage after this reading. Not in a bad way, but expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So for some of you, your person is about to go through an enormous transformation of some sort. And it might be related to gender. It might be related to the evolution of their vibration and their soul. But the outcome of this connection is that, I mean, we have growth here and self-initiation. You're becoming your authentic selves even more vividly, even more powerfully. And with the universe card, I really feel that this connection has made your person enter just a completely different echelon of life. And on your side, with Justice reverse, Lust, and 5 of Swords defeat, this connection is, especially if this is someone who passed away, like, it's telling you to slow down and to just seek comfort in that the universe is always here for you and the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. And if you want communication from your loved one who's deceased or passed on, you'll get it in dreams or in some way. Or if you are widowed, then, and this is a new person, that your former partner or your partner who passed on, still your partner, right, is sending you this new person. That's the message specifically for some of you. If this is the case, please comment, because I would love to, first off, my condolences and my love to you and your family and your loved ones and friends, if that is the case. But I would just love to read what you have to say. But it's an intensity in this reading. I wish I had more light things to say, but the truth is that there is lightness here with the bee and the hummingbird. So there's potential for joy and love, as with all connections. But what I'm feeling is, whatever this relationship is, it's just caused a great deal of growing pain for the both of you on a soul level. And Spirit is saying that it's okay. Like it was meant to be this way. Like there are no regrets and you shouldn't regret anything. And if someone has passed on, they're still with you and they still love you and you love them and they're with you every day. But that's everything that I'm getting for this pile. I'm going to stop here. I wish I had more to say. If you want more personal details, book a personal reading with me. My Etsy shop link is in the video description below. I feel weird saying this, but you know, thank you for being here. My love to you, specifically this pile, like my love to you a lot. I love you all who watch this pile. Love you a lot. Like that's what I want to say. And you deserve a lot of love from the universe, from me, from friends and family. Sorry to end it on such a somber note, but you know, please, if you want, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment what resonates. And I would just love to hear your stories for this pile in particular. And remember this, remember the cute kawaii frog, the heart chakra. Your heart chakra is resilient and strong and glowing and green and sturdy. And that can be of comfort to you, pile number 2. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the comment section and in the next reading. All right, thank you. Okay, pile number 3, last but definitely not least. I totally just had to sage and Palo Santo the space after pile number 2's reading. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but it's been a mixed bag today. So I don't know how this pile is gonna go. I get the sense that it might be a bit more joyful than pile number 2, but yeah, it's been a mixed bag. Like it's been really interesting, and I've been getting a lot of really strong downloads for all the relationships today. But before we get started, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, comment what resonates. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, my Etsy shop link is in the video description below. So if you chose pile number 3 with the